All right, so the plaintiffs in an immigration case who had sued DHS Secretary Kristi Noem withdrew their lawsuit this morning. The case is Espinoza v. Escalona versus Kristi Noem. They filed a lawsuit seeking to block the federal government from being able to transfer migrants from the United States to Guantanamo Bay as a detention facility. They withdrew their lawsuit without prejudice, meaning they can file it again. Kristi Noem posted an image of the filing to her official Twitter account with a 2-word caption: "Suck it." That's our Department of Homeland Security Secretary, former South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, posting "Suck it." The post drew quick backlash online. Not AI. This is a real tweet from the U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security. "This is our life now," wrote Republicans Against Trumpism. This is DHS Secretary Kristi Noem saying "suck it" in celebration over deporting people without due process, wrote Harry Sisson. Fine. She's celebrating constitutional rights being ignored. How evil and depraved. Meanwhile, some other commentators made snarky references to Noem's alleged longtime affair with Trump strategist Corey Lewandowski. "Suck it? Ma'am. That's allegedly what got you in trouble with Corey Lewandowski in the first place," wrote influencer Alex Cole. She is clueless what the words "without prejudice" mean. Yeah, they can refile it, wrote attorney and former Judge Pro Tem Tracy Gallagher, referencing the fact that plaintiffs reserve the right to refile their lawsuit in the future. You know, again, it's like she testified this week in a Senate hearing. I think it was New Hampshire. I always mix up New Hampshire and Vermont. Senator Maggie Hassan asked her to define habeas corpus. And she said habeas corpus means the constitutional right of a president to remove anybody he wants to from the United States while denying them due process. That is exactly the opposite of what habeas corpus means. So it's not surprising that she has absolutely no idea whatsoever what the words "without prejudice" actually means. Maybe the plaintiffs in this case needed to gather some additional facts. Who knows why they withdrew it, but they withdrew it without prejudice, meaning they can file it again later today if they want to. And she responded to that by posting an image of the filing with the words "suck it." The people who are staffing the executive branch and Trump's cabinet are just vulgar, profane, gross, dumb, stupid, incompetent, unqualified people in every way, shape, and form.